What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Today, I don't know what I'm gonna do for the thumbnail, but I think I might have tricked you guys because when I get to work, I'm gonna do my makeup. And God, the sun, goddamn, I'm gonna do my makeup and then I'm gonna record more, and I'll probably just use a picture of that for my thumbnail. So I'm sorry that I tricked you. I don't have makeup on. This is the real me. Today, I'm smoking a cigarette, drinking an energy drink, talking about whatever. You know how it is. This is like the fucking 40th one of these. Let's talk about my job interview. I had a job interview yesterday for a full-time job. I've never had one before. I don't want one, but I really need to get one. I need money. And this YouTube thing just isn't working fast enough. But I have faith. I'm going to keep putting my time into you guys. I have an ASMR video coming out. Actually, for you it should be yesterday. And then I have like three more planned. So get ready for those. Those are going to be huge. It's going to grow my channel more. You guys are going to have more friends in Fart Nation. So exciting. The job interview. So I think it went pretty well. Other than whenever I was on the way there, so before I left, my friend came over and he just got back from like Thailand. So we were talking about that. He gave me some cigarettes. And it ended up making me leave a little later than I wanted to. I wanted to be like 15 minutes early there. I thought I was going to be like 10 minutes early. I was like, okay, I'll just drive a little faster because, you know, Mama likes to drive fast. And when I got on the highway, I was going 80. I didn't realize I was going 80. I was listening to Pearl Jam. So why the fuck would I be looking at the speedometer? Why the fuck is there a tractor in the middle of the road? How the fuck am I supposed to get past this? Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. I guess I'm going off fucking road. Oh, okay, I gotta weave between this fucking tractor and a goddamn road sign. My big-ass car. Okay. That was a close one. So, yeah, I get on the highway, I'm going 80. I don't even know how long this cop is behind me, but I look in my rearview mirror and, yeah. There are lights, I pull over, and, yeah, of course, I get a fucking ticket. The first time I've gotten a ticket, I've been pulled over. This is my 4th time being pulled over. First time getting a ticket, not bad. I still haven't looked online to see how much it is. He said I could take an online safety course, and then as long as I don't get pulled over in the next 6 months, I don't think I have to pay for it and it doesn't go on my record. And it made me, I was still only 5 minutes early for my interview. I was still early. But there was also a goddamn train when I got into town. Are you kidding me? God did not want me to get this job. It is in real estate, and I'm gonna feel like a piece of shit all the fucking time if I get this job, because I am in charge of a lot of things, but one of them is making sure people pay. And I don't want to do that. I'm a nice person, but I need the job, and I think that I can force myself to do it. The guy that interviewed me, the owner, he seemed pretty cool, and I know someone that recommended me. She's fucking awesome. So it's a pretty good chance I get it, I think. But yeah, I'll just feel like bad all the time. And also, the last interview question they fucking asked me was, of course, how familiar are you with AI? Are you fucking joking me? I pretty much just said I don't use it. But I really wish, I don't know, I should have said something about my ethical concerns about it. But I do want the job, and I am not comfortable with using AI at all. So maybe I'll just be the only one there not using it. Maybe they'll fucking fire me for not using it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll fucking see. Not excited about that part either. Really not excited about any part of it, but it has to happen. I need to get this shit done. I need to get money. Okay. Well, I think I might go ahead and cut it here. I have something else that I'm going to talk about, but I want to have my makeup on. And I just wanted to... I'll let you know in a sec why. But I won't have too much time before I'm on the fucking interstate. So, this thing is going to be loud as fuck. And I wanted to get at least some of this done before I got on the interstate. So, I'll see you in a minute. So, when I said I was going to see you in a minute, I meant for you, but not for me. But apparently it is for me too, because I got to work and there was already somebody there. Apparently I don't work today. Nobody told me. I've worked this day like all the fucking time. And I got last Thursday off. But the fuck? Why did I get this one off too? I'm not complaining too much. Like I do need the money bad. But at least I'm off today. But I'm gonna keep doing my makeup. I did my foundation and my blush, and I was like, I could just record this. So I'm gonna keep talking while I'm doing my makeup in my car. I got my little mirror up here, so I'm gonna be like looking up here for a lot. Look at this. Hey Webster. Pretty beast. Okay. So why am I doing my makeup right now? Well, I'm going to see my wife again. I'm going to go... the plan was to pick her up after I got off work. But now I'm just going to do shit until she wakes up. And then I can just go straight from here. Because here is closer. Honestly, this might not be too interesting. I might just cut to when I'm done with my makeup. Because I'm just going to be like this. And then I'm going to like be focused on this for a sec. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay. So I could have done a little better on the makeup, I think, but I you know, for doing it in my car, I think I did all right. This is like 30 minutes later. I went to a restaurant and ate some breakfast and had a mimosa all by myself. I do like going to restaurants by myself. Sometimes it took a bit for me to start liking it, but you know, it's situations like this, like, yeah, I want to go and eat some breakfast. And I did. I had to be careful about what I'm eating because, you know, I just said I'm going to see my wife. And if you know, you know. You know, I have to be careful for what I eat. So yeah, I got some avocado toast. It had guacamole on it. It had tomatoes on it. And it had everything bagel seasoning on it. It wasn't great, I'm gonna be honest. The scrambled eggs were good though, and the mimosa was good. The cigarette is good. God is good. Everything, you know? But yeah, I'm really excited to go get my wife. It's really cool that I get to go early, that I don't have to wait until fucking 5 o'clock. I can just go at, you know, like 11. So shout out to that. It does, yeah. I'm not gonna get paid as much, and I really need the money. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? This weekend is gonna be fucking awesome. On Friday, so tomorrow, we're gonna go see Ear Fungus. If you've seen my videos, you've heard me talk about Ear Fungus. He's not on any streaming yet, but he's my buddy. He makes music. He's a juggalo. Whoop whoop. And it's, you know, it's always a good time going to see him. On Saturday we're doing D&D. My girlfriend might be playing with us, so I'm really excited for that. And after that, I don't know. We'll see where it takes us. What was I going to talk about? Let's talk about bottoming. Because I just had avocado toast. Let's talk about trees. I love the forest. I love the wilderness. And trees are one of the most beautiful things in the world to me. And also the fact that they are so rare in the universe. You know, we don't know if there's trees anywhere else. And the fact that wood is probably like the rarest resource in the fucking universe and we just have it. That's awesome. my car's got wood grain on it. Shout out to that, the rarest car in the fucking universe. Because everywhere else, there's metal. You know, there's metal in comets, there's metal in moons, there's metal in all this shit. No trees. That's an Earth exclusive, baby. The forests, the beautiful oxygen that they provide us, I love it. And shout out to the Amazon rainforest, shout out to all the other rainforests, because they need to shout out, because they don't get love. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of people do appreciate them, but clearly not enough people do. Clearly not the people in power, because it breaks my heart that they, you know, like the amount of species that are probably extinct now that we never even got to see because of our fucking greed makes me sick. You know, all the little birds and the bugs and the bees, the birds and the bees and the bugs, and all the critters, like the little frogs and shit. Like, we're just taking away their homes. Breaks my fucking heart. I can't even think about it. I actually can't, because like there's nothing I can do, and I don't know if there's gonna be anything that we can do before it's too fucking late. It might already be too late for a lot of rainforests. Thank you, Mr. Beast, for planting trees. Fuck you, Mr. Beast, for being a low-key a piece of shit. I know your philanthropy and stuff is a front for you to feel like, you know, and to make it look like you're doing good, but you wouldn't be doing that if it wasn't for YouTube. If you weren't getting views, if you weren't getting paid. And at the end of the day, he's still doing it. So maybe he's not as big of a piece of shit, but I don't know. He has ruined YouTube. He really has. He's probably not a terrible person. I don't know too much about him. I know Chris is a terrible person. Fuck you, Chris. I'm back. I apologize for all the cuts. I got to where my mom's car was, and yeah, I'm taking her car because I am traveling quite a distance, and I don't trust my shitty ass old car. It's not shitty, but you know, long distances, I don't trust it, and it's terrible on gas. So here we are. Let me continue talking about Mr. Beast. More specifically, let me continue talking about Chris, because she is fucking awful. Like, not only is she a pedophile, but she was also, like, whether you like it or not, Mr. Beast is currently one of the, you know, I'd say he is definitely the most influential YouTuber, but I think he does have a lot of just influence overall in the world. As much as a YouTuber can have. And for, you know, Chris to be, like, in his crew, she ended up by default becoming, like, you know, a very, very well-known trans person. And then she goes and is a pedophile. So then now everybody, like, after that happened, it was just instant to where it turned into less of criticizing her for being a pedophile and more of criticizing her for being a trans pedophile. Like, the trans was a pretty huge, like, prefix in, like, all of the shit that was happening, and it ended up just becoming, let's attack trans people instead of let's attack pedophiles. And it kind of just obviously reverted to conservatives being like, oh, you see it's all the trans people. It pissed me off so much. And let's talk about Mr. Beast now, because I don't want to talk about her any fucking more. Mr. Beast, if you're watching this, I don't mean it. I will collab with you. Okay, you can leave now. Fuck Mr. Beast. He is like the antithesis of capitalism, I think, in terms of good deeds only being done for monetary value. And I think that's one thing where, like, we're getting to a point in capitalism where even kindness and charity is not without strings, you know? It's not without, like, conditions and shit like that, and it is just becoming capital. And I don't really know too much about that concept. So just sit with it, let it marinate, because I don't know how to explain it. You're watching one of my videos, I'm just saying shit that I think, and a lot of it I don't know too much about. I'm only human. I'm only human after... I'm sorry. Okay. Let's talk about Mr. Beast Burger. What about the Mr. Beast toys and shit that he sells at fucking Walmart? Like, how did he get so big? Genuinely. I did watch him whenever he was, like, an actual, like, YouTuber, not, like, a fucking robot. Like, when he was counting to, like, 1 million or some shit. Like, I was watching him when he had that, like, sticker of, like, the random Asian dude on his wall. Like, I was watching Mr. Beast around that time. And I know, now we all know, he was very, I mean, you know, I didn't watch him be, I think I started watching him, like, when he stopped being a little more edgy. I think a lot of people don't even know that. Like, he used to be pretty edgy, and now he's Mr. Beast. Now he's the most subscribed YouTuber on the platform. Blew PewDiePie and T-Series out of the fucking water. Y'all remember that? That was a yeah, a very racist time for YouTube. Because going back and watching that, like, Congratulations or whatever, like the song that PewDiePie made, it's bad. And he was collabing with Boy in a Band, who also turned out to be a pedophile. What the fuck? Honestly, I hate YouTube. I hate YouTubers. Not all of them, but, you know, the bad ones like that. Like, Dream. I almost said shout out to Dream because I thought it'd be funny, but I'm not even gonna do that. I don't know what else to talk about. I'm kind of making myself sad talking about this. I want to talk about bottoming. I really do. I don't know why I do. Shout out to the douche. Shout out to the healthy eating. Shout out to the G-spot. That's all I'm going to say again. Let's talk about the Alamo. So, Texas, huh? I think, honestly, a lot of what I know about the Alamo does come from King of the Hill. Because, obviously, you know, I fucking love King of the Hill. They just added Peggy to Fortnite, and I've been wanting nothing but that for my whole fucking life. When they added Miku, I thought that there'd never be another skin that I wanted more, and then, like, instantly I was like, Peggy Hill. They added Hank Hill not too long after that. No Peggy. I don't know how long it was between Hank and Peggy. Even longer than it was between Peter and Lois. What the fuck do they have against women? Epic Games? I know I have a creator... Go enter my fucking creator code, everyone. I have a creator code on Fortnite. It's fart_drinker. Whenever I bought Peggy and Lois, guess what? I didn't have my fucking creator code on. So, you know, I'm not perfect. I'm not going to be mad at you if you forget to put it on. As long as you do. I'm not going to be mad at you if you don't, because I know, you know, I know I'm not the only YouTuber you guys watch, but I should be your favorite, because... So, please go use my creator code, fart_drinker. I need to put it in my description for every video. I don't know why the fuck it's not. I need to do that, because when I started putting the Discord server in my description, it started getting a lot more people, so maybe I'll actually get some money from Fortnite, because I've spent thousands of dollars on it. Literally thousands, I think. I wish there was a way to check. But, yeah. It is kind of a vice for me, V-Bucks. And there are better things that I can spend my money on, but there are worse things. I could be doing drugs. So, at the end of the day, the V-Bucks might not even be that bad. You know what I'm saying? What was I don't know. I accidentally hit the stop recording button. My pinky hurts bad. Like the way I'm holding my phone. How about that? How about them apples? Let's talk about that. This kind of looks like a mic. I'm gonna, honestly, I need to get like a clip-on mic and just clip it to my vape. The Alamo, Texas. I don't know what year it happened. Probably like 18. I want to take a wild guess and say 1875. Let me look it up. I was wrong. The battle happened in 1837. Duh. I should have fucking known. Some Texan I am. I'm not a Texan. I am wearing this like necklace that has a bunch of like Southwest stuff on it. So maybe it should have given me powers, but it didn't. I should remember the Alamo. I remember 9/11, but I don't remember the Alamo as well. I know it happened, and I know it was a battle, and I know it was bloody. Come and take it. But yeah, I know a lot about it. I said I know a lot from King of the Hill about it, but honestly, I don't remember too much from that episode. Bobby was in it. Dad! But Dad! Let's just talk about King of the Hill instead. I am going to put the Alamo in the title, though. The Alamo beer. I want to try Alamo beer so fucking bad. You guys remember the episode where they drove down to Mexico to get Alamo beer because it was, like, contaminated or something in the U.S.? And then they went down there and it was contaminated down there, too, and they got shit really bad. Peggy, I love you, but she took her job way too serious in that episode. Her not telling Hank about like all that shit going on because of her like NDA with the company. Like, Peggy, I get it. You're gonna be a good employee and you want to be reliable and trustworthy, but I think trust comes first with your husband, you know. And I think that most of the time Hank is in the wrong when there's anything that is like troublesome in their relationship, but they always work it out. You know, they are a great couple. They work through things, and they are just a beautiful couple. That's why I like King of the Hill so much, because with other adult cartoons like, you know, The Simpsons or Family Guy or something like that, it's like a lot of the comedy comes from them being terrible, like you know, not a great family and not great people. You know, like Homer literally strangles his fucking son, and he's a dope. He's an idiot, and he's like not realistic. And The Simpsons is really funny, and Family Guy is, I hate to admit, Family Guy's pretty funny too, but Peter is undeniably a terrible father. Lois, undeniably not a great mom. She's better than fucking Peter. They both hate Meg though, and like, love your fucking child. Okay, I get that it's funny, but you're supposed to be a Family Guy and you don't love Meg. Like, I get that it's funny to not like Meg, but she is just a person. She's a teenager. I just remembered, I was gonna say that it's her first time living too, and I just remembered the video that, I'll try to find it and put it up if I can find it. Here it is if I can find it. It's his first time living too. And I think that's important to remember. He's not going to be perfect. He still can be a Family Guy even if he has a hard time sometimes with typical fatherly things. But that's okay because he's still learning, like we all are. But I feel like you don't see too much of that with King of the Hill. You definitely do, especially with Bobby, because, you know, he's in middle school. He is still learning and growing, and I think that's okay. But the show makes it pretty clear that it is okay. And I think that it is really hard to make a good comedy show with characters like that are so down to earth and relatable, and like they're not doing crazy, wacky shit all the time. And it's still a fucking hilarious show. Genuinely, I love King of the Hill. It's the best anime in the world. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video here. I love you guys. Stay farting, stay amazing, stay Fortnite, stay King of the Hill, stay watching King of the Hill, and if you haven't, go check it out. I love you guys. Fart Drinker, signing out.